Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. This video is actually not a tutorial like all my other ones. It's my first ever review video. The reason that I wanted to do a review on this particular product is because I need to know if anyone else has had this problem, because I'm so devastated about it that I definitely need to know if it's a one-off thing or if it's a continual thing. Now, the product that I am reviewing is the Graftobian foundation. And it's a high definition foundation. I've seen big name YouTube users such as Goss Makeup Artist and Lauren Curtis use it before in their makeup tutorials. I've also done a lot more looking around at other people that have reviewed this on their channel, and a lot of people, in fact everyone that I've looked at, has said that they love it, that it has flawless finish, no flashback, is inexpensive, perfect to go on and perfect for bridal or really high-end sort of makeup use. So I thought, you know what, I'm going to give it a go. I'm going to try it out. And I looked up on a lot of different online websites that sold it and the Graftobian website itself, and all the prices were really reasonable. Each little palette is about $20. So I purchased one. I'm going to just go through a couple of things about the product with first impressions and trying it out and last impressions. First thing is that it comes in a little case like this. Slides out from my cardboard box, very bland looking, nothing special about the packaging, which is fine. Now each palette comes with 5 different colours. All the foundations come in 3 different tones, so you can get cool, you can get warm, and you can get neutral tones, and that really just depends on what your skin tone is underneath. Now I thought that I would go for a sort of warm one, just because I wasn't really sure what the foundation shades would look like on without actually testing them. The palette number 2 in warm, so warm number 2, seemed to look like the most correct and the best range of foundation colours to suit myself, to suit my skin tone. So the picture looked perfect, and I have now learnt, and I will continue to learn, to never go by what the picture has, because I got the palette and it is way too dark for me. The lightest colour, which is this one here, is actually perfect for me when I've got fake tan on. However, that means that when I don't have fake tan on, or when it isn't summer, then these are pretty much useless to me. I can use the darker ones for contouring, which is fine, but I figured that it won't really matter. I mean, that is my own fault that I didn't pick the right one, but now I know that I can probably go for the warm number 1 or a neutral colour or a cooler colour to get more my skin tone, which is fine because I'm more than happy to go and buy some other ones. The second part of my first impression was when I opened up the palette that I'd received in the mail. It had beads of dew all throughout it. It wasn't a particularly warm day on the day that I received it, and I actually did take it straight out of my mailbox as soon as the postman had put it in there, so it wasn't like it was sitting out in the sun on my end of it. So whether or not it had been in a warmer area before it had been shipped to me, I'm not sure. So that was a bit of a downfall, because the dew did actually alter the tone of each of the foundation. It left it really blotchy, and I had to dab it off and try to clean it as best as I could. So that was a bit of a downfall, because I mean, you don't want to have to do that with a product that is new. The next part of my first impression though was, I was thinking to myself, these look tiny, and there is absolutely no way that these are going to last me enough to be able to do a full face of makeup, because as you can see, they're very small. It is a very thin dish, so it doesn't really have a lot of depth to it. And I was thinking, like, one of these is probably going to last me 2 full faces, and that's it. I was so wrong. Each of these little palettes has so much pigment in it, and the coverage is amazing. I could not believe how good the coverage was, and I was so impressed with it that I was ready to jump back on my laptop, purchase a whole range of them, because I actually thought, hallelujah, I have found my holy grail foundation to start using on clients, until I remembered that someone, I think it might have been Lauren Curtis on her wedding makeup tutorial, which is flawless, said that it has no white flashback. So I thought, you know what, I'm going to test this myself. I'm going to have a look and see if it has any white flashback. I did my whole face. It looked flawless, it looked beautiful, and I was so happy with it. I went into a dark room, put the flash on, took a photo, and my face went neon white. And I was so shattered because I had heard so many people review this product and say it has no flashback, and mine had the worst flashback that I've ever experienced in any kind of foundation. So that is why I am reviewing this product, because I am so devastated about this happening, because everybody else seems to have worked for them and they've never had any flashback, and I don't understand why mine has flashback. I'm not completely put off buying Graftobian again, because it could be that it was just this one-off, but I'm doing this tutorial because I want to know if anyone else has had this problem, because it really is irritating me, because I thought it was going to be such a flaw. Like, I mean, it looks so beautiful on, but it's just that when you take photos, it's awful and it's so white. I posted a photo up on my Facebook page where I had done a couple of swatches of the different colours just to show what it looked like in natural light, and it looked so nice. And then I did a couple of photos with the flash, and it was like vibrant, like really glowing, and I posted it up, and everyone that had commented on it couldn't believe that that had happened with this product. A couple of people asked if I'd used anything underneath or if I used anything on top that might have caused this. But I mean, when I did the swatches, it was just purely the pigment or the foundation. I didn't use anything under or over it. So I really, I'm just confused. Basically, titanium dioxide is a mineral or a substance that causes white flashback. It's really great for UVA and UVB protection. So a lot of products that contain SPF will have titanium dioxide if you have a look in the ingredients list. And basically the reason that any product that has SPF in it will cause a white flashback is because if you photographed titanium dioxide just in its normal state, it will actually photograph white. So if any of these products contain SPF or titanium dioxide, that's why you get the white flashback. However, in the Graftobian palettes, in the ingredients list, it doesn't list titanium dioxide. However, it does say may contain titanium dioxide in the little may contain section. When I see that on ingredients list, I think of chocolate, and that's so bizarre. Chocolate always has their ingredients list, and then down the bottom it says may contain traces of nuts or seeds because it's been used on the same production line. And I don't think I have ever come across any chocolate that was meant to be just plain chocolate that has had nuts throughout it. So I figured that these Graftobian palettes would be the same, that while they don't contain titanium dioxide, they're probably made on a production line where titanium dioxide is used, and therefore they can't guarantee that none of those traces is going to get in this product. So I figured you're pretty much safe to say that there's no titanium dioxide, that it's like a 1 in a million chance. However, I'm really hoping that this is the 1 in a million and that I just got a dud, because I really want it to work and I really wanted it to be a great product, because it's a great product when you're not using flash. Anyway, coming to the end of my rant, let me know what you guys think. Have you tried the Graftobian cream foundations? What were your thoughts? Because I know every other YouTube video that I've looked up to see what they thought, everyone said that it has no flashback. So I'm really hoping that mine is the 1 in a million chocolate bar that contains the nuts, and that I could just purchase another one and hopefully it won't be the same. Let me know what you guys think. Please subscribe to my channel if you would like to see any more review videos like this. Give me a thumbs up, and I'll see you in my next video, guys. Bye.